All right, I'm gonna try out my new camera here. Welcome back, y'all. We're gonna try to put the trans cooler on the Element. I got it right here. We're gonna try to give this a shot. Oh. Almost lost it. All right, and also, I want to try and replace the transmission oil filter. So after that last video, I don't remember, what was it? You know, we was checking the power steering line. I also said we did have a transmission leak. It was just the hose to the radiator, the connector was just, it was a little loose. So I just tightened it back up, no big deal. But I did notice that the transmission fluid was actually really dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to, I think I want to try to pull some of that fluid out just to see it, to make sure it's not too bad, and also fill it back up. Usually you don't want to mess with your transmission oil too bad unless it's like, smell like, to me some people say the smell is totally different, but to me it smells like burnt waffles, or like the ice cream cone, waffle cone, or something like that. To me it smells like that when it's burnt. It smells to me, that's just me, I don't know. But we're gonna try to, I just want to try to put that on. So what we have to do is pull off the front bumper and mount the transmission cooler. The box looks pretty big, but it's actually probably like, you know, it's probably about that big. it's I don't know why the box is so big, but it's just a small trans cooler. So that's what I have in that one. It's a little bit, actually on mine it's a little bit smaller. It's smaller than this one almost, but it's not by much. But it cools the transmission. I never have a problem with it. Now the only way I could check the temperatures is with a laser thermometer, and after I drive it, it'd be like, it's like 100 and something, because it's outside the car and it's getting all the fresh airs, no heat source nowhere, so it stays pretty cool. But on this one, I'm gonna mount it to the AC condenser down at the bottom. I kind of don't want to do that. If I have time and the means, I want to mount it away from the AC condenser and just have it right next to it, but in the front of the car, so it'll still get air. So let's get started on that real quick. I'm gonna take off the front bumper first. All right, so you can see that it's a little, here, let me see, it kind of, see how it's far from there and close over there, and also that is a little bent. So I'm gonna take this off. I believe, yeah, I know this comes off. Oh, this whole, I gotta undo all these bolts. It's one right here. Then I can pull this completely off and hammer this out. Yeah, let's do that real quick before I start trying to mount this, because I need to take this not off, but I need to undo that bracket, and I think that's it, and it just sits there. Then I can pull it, I could undo that bracket, I'm sorry, and undo this bracket, remove this, so I can get to the back side of the AC condenser so I can mount that cooler. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can mount it to this bar here. I don't think that will be an issue. It's got a little ding there. Probably could fix that, just hammer it out. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got extra line, perfect. And then that is the cooler right there. And these are the, if you want to put it through the radiator, just put those on there. And it has the bar bands. So I might have to, just adhere it right here. Just put it, oh, let me turn it around. I want to put it on this side. And just put it right there. It still gives plenty of room to the AC condenser and the radiator, because it'll go, you know, right through there. So I think I want to mount it here. Always mount it to the driver's side. I don't know why. Oh, because the transmission on the driver's side. So I think that's where I'll mount it, and go from there. And have the feed and return line with the transmission filter. I'm not sure where I want to start. Now, yeah, this is all bent up. I just never know. Oh, well, I never took the bumper off. So, all right. So, I got everything straightened out. I got the bumper, the support brace all straightened out and cleaned up. So let's try to go ahead and mount this. I probably need to put back on a bumper support in order. Well, I would just put it down here. It'll be totally fine. It's going to get air from the top and the bottom. So I think it's going to be absolutely perfect right here. All right, so I just tightened down these connectors here. I also put the brackets back on to hold the condenser. Now it's solid, and also made sure that it was straight, because it did have a slight bow to them, to the condenser, and they easy to, you know, fit back into place. You could have it still bolted down, and you could just pull on it, and the center will come back out. As long as you don't hear any hissing or anything dripping, that means you have a crack, then you have to replace it. The next thing I want to do is go under and disconnect the lines. Let me show you what lines I'm talking about. All right, so under here, rude people, I don't know if you can see it, but this is the filter, transmission filter here. I'm gonna replace that. Now the line, I'm gonna run a new line that's gonna come down and come around and go to the filter. And then right here is the other line here. Not to the filter, but the cooler. This is the other line. This shouldn't be that much line to run from here, either to here or to the top one. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use first. And I really want to leave the filter in this location. I could just put it right here and, you know, just have it right here and go off that way, but I kind of want to leave it in this holder because I don't want it bouncing around or anything like that. So I think that is a 10. Let's see that bolt right there. I think that's a 10 or 12. Let's see, right there, that bolt, you have to take that bolt off to take this bracket off. in order to get this filter off. So I think I'm just going to disconnect it right here and pull the filter off and see what we have here. So I remember, yeah. All right, let me pull that off real quick. All right, so I got the filter off. This is the old one right here. So when you taking this off, you can't just take off this one side of the bracket and expect it to come out. It won't. You have to, so you have to take this one bolt out right here that goes here. It's very small. It's one of these little tins. And then the bracket mounts to the core support by that screw there. Then you want to take that out. Then you can lift the bracket to just fall out, but this, if you want to get it all the way down, you don't have to get it all the way down like I did. But if you wanted to, you just have to go up with it and then back down. Up to the driver's side and back down to pull it all the way completely out. So the next thing I want to do is put the bracket back in, put the line on here, the hose line, and see how much I have to go from, you know, from here back this way and then over to here. Now another thing I should have done, I should have mounted this that way. Then the lines would just be right here at the bottom like I got mine. I don't know why I was thinking of going that way. I have no idea. If you mount yours, turn it this way and just go in it, it'll just be so much easier and the lines would be much shorter going that way. I don't know why I put it going that way. I have no idea at all, and I can't just pull these back off. I know some people have, but I don't want to break it, so I'm just going to leave it and just run them that way. All right, I got a little carried away. One of the things is that I started cleaning stuff. I got a habit of doing that and totally stopped what I'm supposed to be doing to be cleaning. And I made a executive decision, and I'm gonna show you guys what I did. On ahead and moved it because it was like that and I turned it like that, so the lines could be under the bottom. Let me show you guys how I mounted that because I got rude neighbors. So I'm not sure if you got, so I got the hose coming from here going down and then back into the filter. I want to make sure I put enough lines so it won't have any kinks in it. And then I don't know which one is feed and return, so I'm just gonna say this one is return. I don't know. All right, we're gonna call this one return anyway. I put a new line in it. It goes from there all the way around and then in here. Let me show you guys up inside the engine. Now I did remove the battery tray and everything right here so I could get to all of that stuff a little bit better. Now as you can see, that's the new line there and that's the other one. Now I didn't change that hose there. I didn't change that because there's nothing wrong with it. It's not leaking, it's totally dry, and it's nice looking hose. So that, and I couldn't help it. I just had to put that, turn it the other way, because if I would have left it the other, I wouldn't have enough hose to run it all the way around. So I think under the bottom is the best way to go. So what we need to do is put the bumper support back on and see how that looks. so the next thing is to this bumper has, was it three push pins and 4 bolts to hold the wheel guard in, but for some reason this one was unscrewed. This side has one broke and I have to fix that, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these 2 in real quick. Oh, I only have one on that bumper because the other one is broken. All right, one more. Now, I'm not even sure why I'm putting it back together because I got to take it off. Now, I noticed that it was damaged here and on the other side, but I didn't think nothing of it. But the ear horn, the horn, I don't know what else it's called. I just call it a horn. The support horn for this side it was pushed in a little bit, but I was able to fix that. So now the bumper is a little bit better besides this part here. I got the 2 screws on the sides to put in real quick. And it's just a size 8 to put these side bolts in. They don't have to be torqued or anything, just snug them up so the bumper won't loosen up. And put the rest of the pins in. It's a lot of them was missing. I mean a lot. I mean it was like 2. It was just 2 missing. I'm not going to put the battery back in yet because I need to clean the tray for that, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Alright, so that is it. I am done with the Element, putting on the transmission cooler. I was about to say filter. I'm pretty sure of it. I was about to say filter because I've been saying it all day. Luckily somebody caught on, and I know I caught on. So let me show you guys the cooler real quick. And that's it in all its glory. It's gonna get plenty of air in it, so I'm not worried about it whatsoever. It's gonna do good. I got a lot of work to do on this car, especially the inside. The engine bay is looking pretty decent. I'm missing my VTEC badge. I think I have another one, so that's not a problem there. Let's see. Other than that, that's it. Please, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any questions or anything like that, please hit me up. Leave me a comment, a thumbs up, a thumbs down. You hate the video, I don't mind. I will still comment back to you. Thank you so much. Until then, please comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.